Hey guys, Galucia here, and picking up right where we left off with the journals. Like I said, I'm going to take the back door, as I'll call it, so we can avoid most of the harder, more difficult parts of that quest and make our way up through here, through like this, we'll call it like this back doorway. There are going to be some bandits, but not nearly as many as there would have been if I went the other way. That's not nice. What a not nice thing to say. Okay, it's time to get out of the broken... Oh, rack. Here's our new sniper rifle. It's got one of those really weird rectangular scopes, too. I don't dislike those scopes, I just find them to be hilarious. Bloated racks are bloated because they eat items. You got an owie? You look okay to me. Okay. Rah, Bruiser, rah. He did not have an owie, by the way. He just likes to interrupt my videos. He's fine. Okay. Scooping up some stuff. Look at the... What did I just pick up? Another transfusion mod? Figures, I just bought them. Now I actually find one. Always the way of things. Oh, goodness. Stop shooting me. There we go. Okay, good job. I love when they say threatening stuff as you're shooting them in the face and they're getting ready to die. Okay, so... Let's see what else was dropped here. Crap. Another freaking transfusion. But yeah, so over there, there's like a million enemies and stuff like that. So that was the harder way to go about things if I wanted to go that way. But we chose to go this way. And then, where is it? There it is. Alright, so the insane ramblings of that lady are finished. And but that will not be the last time that we hear her insane voice. But I do enjoy those quests. They're interesting. It's interesting when you, especially when you listen to them in order. So you can kind of just like see the progression of her insanity. It's very interesting, very interesting. Okay, so finished with that quest. We just hit level 14. And, whoops. So we do that. So, with that, with the completion of that and leveling up to level 14, we have full health again, which is all the way up to 413, thanks to our multiplier. So there's two difficult quests that I could attempt right now. I could attempt round 2, or I could attempt to do the as I just explode that guy's face, or I could attempt to do the crystal thing. And I think I'm just gonna go for the crystal thing because it's really like the only quest you really have to do down there. And it's a difficult area, but it's different. First of all, we'll face up against some enemies that we've never faced up against. You know, up to now, it's basically just been bandits and skag, and that's, you know, and the rack every now and again, and that's pretty much been the gist of it. So I wouldn't mind something different. I'm sure you guys wouldn't mind something different. So I mean, not that there's not skag in here. There's plenty of it. But the Lost Cave offers some interesting enemies besides the skag. And it's actually the first thing that we'll run into. So you'll see them right here, right quick. So there's a couple machines right off the bat here, which is nice. So I'm going to go ahead and sell off what we have because the cave goes for a while. And there's a lot of stuff in here. So we want as much space as we can get. So there's our guys. These weird crabs. Now their eye is their weak spot. But as you can see, it's not like the biggest target or whatever, so. And they are tough, so when you're not hitting the eye, there we go. But you see, I hit the eye, and then that was that. So the sniper rifle's not the best choice because with a automatic weapon, you have a better chance for just a random hit on the eye. So that's basically what we're going for. See, because I mean, if I was shooting them not in the eye, like as you could already tell, like I'm not going to do a lot of damage. But then all it takes is like one good shot to the eye and like all their health is gone. So they're actually not as challenging as they could be. But yeah, but there's a lot going on in this place besides these crystals that we have to get. Including our first encounter with a new type of quest that we're going to have several more of later on. So we'll get to that here in a moment. Oh, I have the wrong quest selected too. Yeah. There we go. Okay. Even though the way marker doesn't actually work for this quest, it just tells you how to get in here basically. So take a look at the map. I'm pretty sure that's a dead end. No. Where's the... Okay, this one loops. Okay. But that's a dead end. That's the way to go. This is the loop. Okay. So, first things first. I'm not going to... You have to break these, but I'm not going to waste ammo. And then they drop these little pieces like that. So, I'm just going to keep meleeing it until we get all the pieces. Each stack is going to cough up a total of 5. So there you go. Now there's a decent amount of skag up here, and there you go, a level 15 alpha. This is not going to be easy. That's why I put down the gun to... Oh, his mouth's open. Oh, you charging son of a bitch. Oh, God. Ah, damn it. Get out of my face. Got one. I'm trying to get some sustainable fire damage on this guy. That's why I'm using this. Because I want to see him burn a little bit. Oh, avoided him like a freaking bull ride thing here going on. Ah, no. No. Dancing around. Okay, I'm done with that weapon. He's almost gone. See, the armor played... There you go. You can see there when I was shooting him in the face, he was only getting 7 damage. And then those last couple bullets I fired was 35. If you could find the flesh... you'll do a lot better. Their faces, have that armor, and it's pretty thick, pretty useful. Did I pick anything up yet? No, okay. Just making sure I didn't want to. Okay. But yeah, the fire damage does good. I like to splash that on them if I can, but we're not done yet. There's still plenty more of them, obviously. It'd be nice if one of them decided to yell. Critical. There we go. It's a lot easier when there's one of them. So luckily we were able to get some good critical shots on the one, and then I could focus on Flesh shots, that's what I'm talking about. See, when he's charging straight at you, instead of aiming for the head, which is your natural reaction is to try to shoot him in the head, go for like the legs and stuff, and then try to get him sideways like that, so you can. Where'd he go? The hell? He like charged away. Try to get on his side or behind him or whatever, so that you can get those flesh shots. Oh my god. Ah, yes. Trying to record during the day is always a challenge. I apologize for the moment of silence there. My kids aren't always willing to let me record in peace. They're young. It's hard to, you know, really instill rules about that. Like, you have rules about the house, like you have to knock before you can enter. If you knock and nobody answers, there's a reason for it, so don't keep knocking unless it's an emergency. And that doesn't really work. Look, they're knocking again. I just yelled at them to go away. Okay. This one always bugs out on me, and it drives me crazy. Here they are. It's like, when I finish breaking it, the pieces go everywhere, right? So I should have 10 pieces right now, and you have to, there it is. You have to, like, search. I don't know why, like, just this one, every time I've done this quest, like, it always does that. It just, like, explodes, and then items just go flying. Like, it's insane. I don't really know what happens there. But anyway, some much-needed ammo. Revolver. Did I pick up a revolver? No. I guess I picked up one at one point, so it's like, yeah, revolver. Alright, so that's all of that. So we can drive on from here. Those guys. Deal with them in a minute. Money! Got him. These little, I don't even know what they're shooting at me, but I'm definitely feeling the effects of it. Yeah, see, these guys are pushovers once you know how to deal with them. The alpha skags are not so much pushovers, and they're level 15, so that's why I was slightly hesitant to start this quest, just because I knew it would be a challenge, but it was a doable challenge, and I'm not gonna just back off and make the whole game like unnecessarily easy. You know what I mean? Like, I actually prefer the challenge, so I'm okay with it. If I know I can do it and it just might be difficult, then I'm going for it. So it's pretty much my approach to everything. So up here we're gonna have a bunch of skag. Over there we're gonna have a bunch of skag, and we don't want both groups of skags getting involved in the same fight. So what I'd like to do is come up here, slap this down, shoot him in his big dumb open mouth. That's one alpha down. I'm gonna work on some of the regular. Whoa! That guy's all up in my grizzle. Wah! Get some ammo while I'm at it. Not good. We got some transfusion going on here. Oh, you son of a crap. Look at the... He's protecting his young. Ah! Throw another one of those. Nice. I love when they open up their dumb mouths. Get some health. Oh! About to use the last one. I'm going to leave the spitter alive here for a second because yeah, needed him. Oh! The transfusion killed him. I immediately got second wind. That was pretty funny. There we go. A level up. Full health and shield. That's what I needed. Oh, God. I'm out of ammo already? I don't want this damn thing. So many skag. This is insane. Whew. Okay. Let's go ahead and... Whoops, wrong button. Let's go ahead and finish leveling this up. Bam, done. The next one is, yeah, killing an enemy increases your grenade damage and causes you to regenerate grenades. And with transfusions, that's awesome. So you can just keep chucking them every now and again. And 2 grenades a minute. That's pretty intense, actually. So you'll be able to make use of grenades a lot more, and which will inevitably lead you to much better healings and so on and so forth. Let's see what kind of weapons we got going on here. A insanely crappy, not worth anything sniper rifle. So there you go. Grenades, we need those because I just used a crap ton of them. Those transfusions really got the job done. They were my savior. Okay, I know I need... There we go. I hate when there's ammo that you need behind ammo that you don't. Sometimes it's hard to click on. Alright, so I'm going to reload everything. Get everything loaded up here. And then knife the crap out of these crystals. You'll notice that your melee damage gets slightly better with time as well. Like, these were the perfect example because every single hit was exactly the same, and I was doing 40 damage, and now after I leveled up, I'm doing 43. I almost never melee enemies, but there's a time and a place. Didn't we just do this? Dance? The adult skags sometimes piss me off more than the alphas because they do that tongue thing, and sometimes it seems like they can do it way too much, and they just keep doing it like that fast, and it like just obliterates you. There's so many dead skag bodies up here. Whoa. How did I get a critical with that? Alright. Seems like... Now, after here, it's bandits. It'll be another familiar enemy. Okay, I guess I'll get these since they want to explode in my face. And with the bandits, besides certain challenges, because they are a tough group of bandits, but there's going to be some other challenges to go with that, and you'll see what I'm talking about here in a second. But there we go. So we got our... continue thing. Actually, I'm going to check. Okay, I only have the 1 sniper rifle. So, let's see. Well, not too bad of a combat rifle. We're going to investigate that closer here in a second. We're good on that. But we can use... If I can highlight it. There we go. Alright. Now, it's only white, but it's level 15. So, we're going to compare it to what we're currently using here. Damage is identical. Accuracy is better though. Firing rate's lower. So yeah, we don't need it. Although the critical hit damage is also increased. So that's why if you're wondering, like they both say 42, but the arrow says up for the 1. It's because of the critical hit, so it has a higher potential for damage. So if it's dead even on the actual damage, it'll take that in consideration for the tiebreaker, if you will. But yeah, so there's going to be a lot of dudes over here. And they're mean, and they don't like me, and I don't like them. And there's that guy, that poor guy. We're going to help him out. As soon as I missed my first shot, now everybody knows I'm here. Well, that sucked. The thing about the... the thing about the bandits and the fact that there's like a bagillion of them is that I try, anyway, to focus my attention on one of them at a time and just wear that one particular dude down, but right now it doesn't... That oh my god, what the hell, they just hit me with a grenade or something? let the transfusion help me out here because that was brutal. And then I'm going to let my shield regenerate. Now you can see the transfusion doesn't have like an endless distance or whatever. Some of those transfusions that were trying to get back to me, that would have healed me, actually didn't make it. Come on, his shield's regenerating. That's not fair. Poke your freaking head up. Oh, now he pokes his head up when someone else gets in front of him. I'm gonna have to like empty a whole mag in that guy because he's got full shield now and like a sliver of health. This is why I try to focus on one guy at a time, because that's the kind of crap that happens where they start regenerating health. There you go, like that. Taking that guy from full health to no health like instantly definitely helps out. And all this freaking health that they're dropping is also nice. Trying to utilize my cover as best I can, even though my reload speed is insanely fast. While I'm reloading, I can duck down, let my shield actually hasn't regenerated in a while. The only reason I have any shield is because I'm killing guys and I have that perk that's building up my shield, so that actually is helping. I think I might have died once or twice already if it wasn't for that. So let the transfusion help me out there a little bit. Okay, it seems like it's slowed down here for a second at least. Okay, this poor guy. I'm here for you, Claptrap. Okay, so somewhere in this cave is going to be a kit, just like we used to fix the first Claptrap that you run into in the game. And then you're going to be able to fix them. But unlike the first time, which didn't really do a whole lot for us except open up that front door, this is actually going to do a lot for us. So we'll get into that here in a second. Let me just kind of go through, make sure all my ammos are fully loaded. Pick up a incendiary rifle, which I will look at. Wow, that's not really that good, is it? Okay. And the sniper rifle, yeah, that's terrible too. Alright. A lot of health kits, that's nice. At least they're being nice and dropping health kits for me. Down here, there's some good weapons and stuff like that. There's also more bandits. I'm going to deal with that later. Rocket launcher. It's the first time we've picked one of these up. It will not get used. But whatever. I'll pick up the stuff for it. Alright. Come on. Come on. And the hardest part of this has yet to come. There are some really challenging parts ahead of us that by yourself are very challenging. And oh god. Okay, I've already lost like almost my entire shield, so let's now that I killed that dude, we'll regen the shield. Grenades. Grenades are bad. Plenty of health. That's actually really helping out. I'm glad that they're dropping that. The main perk of the shield that I decided to pick was the fact that it had that 40% health boost, which obviously has helped us out tremendously because we've been so low on health so many different times. But but when your health is as low as mine is right now, you don't feel the benefits. It's there, but not as obvious. Patience is a virtue. Get away. Get away. I don't want to die. Actually, they say that too. Alright. Pick up all the stuffs, especially the health. Mod that I don't need. Ammo that I'm sure I do. Yeah, combat. Using a lot of combat, which is good because we're getting proficiency like a madman. Speaking of which, we haven't looked at the proficiencies in a while. It's about to hit 6, but it's at 5 right now. And you can see how much that's increased our stats now for this weapon with the 3 damage and the 12 reload speed and 18 for the accuracy. That's pretty awesome. The next closest one is the sniper rifle, which isn't even what we were trying to specialize in. We're trying to specialize in the shotgun. But so we've been focusing on the combat rifle, and it's paying off in dividends because it's making us a lot more efficient with this weapon. So what's going to happen here is we're going to have to go in this big loop, right? And then we're going to pick this thing up, and then we could drop down and be done with it. If we go over here, though, there's some benefits to doing that, but it is not an easy area to go to. That is going to be a challenge. But it's a challenge that I am willing to accept. So we're going to go for it. Just as soon as I finish busting up this crystal here. Alright, so we only need to find 2 more of those. Should be some skag up in here. Up in here. Whoa. All up in my face already. Freaking adult skag with their tongue things. I had full shield and it's gone. And now my health is depleting. Quick. Oh, look who just got proficiency level 6. Elder skag. It's like a mix between an adult and a spitter. Okay, let's let the shield build up. I'm actually, since we just looked at it, I might as well look at level 6 to see the differences. Damage went from 3% to 6%, so that's always good. So you see, again, the benefits of that, because the weapons are becoming more and more powerful. Even though it's the same damn weapon, it's improving dramatically, so that's always good. You can yell at me all day. Okay. Some more crystals. Crystal. Pick it up. Jerk. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Okay. Alright, so we only need to find 1 more of those. This is a long episode. I'm going to keep rolling with it, though, because I want to finish this up. So, at least to a point. Maybe not like the whole thing, but to a point. Because it is kind of getting, I think it's a bit... I'm not, like, 100% tracking on the length right now, to be honest with you. I'm just kind of rolling with it, but I'm pretty sure it's been a while. Alright, so there we go. We finished that quest. Now we just got some bandits to deal with. Did I just hit the flag? Did that not count against him? There we go. That counted. Poke your damn head up. Explosive barrel. Probably shouldn't stand by that. Boom. Nice. You can see the differences even when we just started today's video. I feel like I'm a much more proficient killer. I feel like I'm dropping stuff very successfully right now. Now you can see there's more of these exploding piles of crap that we don't need because we've already gotten all the ones that we need. What the hell? What the hell was that? Something just hit me and it was heavy. Well, whatever. Finish killing him. So you don't have to go to certain areas like that one area that was off to the left where we ended up fighting like 1,000,000 skag. And there was some crystals there. We didn't have to go and deal with that. We could have just bypassed that and probably wouldn't have alerted them to our presence, and then we wouldn't have had to fight them. But what's the point of that? First of all, there was some weapons up there, and it wasn't the best weapon, but you don't know that. Like, it could have been a better weapon because the game randomly generates them. And then there's the experience. We've leveled up significantly since coming in here. We were just barely 14, like we just hit 14. So far we've gained 1 level and we're about to gain another. So this area has been insanely helpful as far as leveling us up goes and stuff. So yeah, I have no regrets about scoping out the different areas and stuff like that. I really wish I had a shotgun for what's about to come, to be honest with you. But I do like that they load me up on ammo. That's nice of them. Okay, so there's the repair kit. Now I could drop down at least just to turn this in because it gets me something that would help for this area, but I don't want to have to retract, so I'm just going to go for it. But this is the place where I decide to stop with the episode, and when we pick up the next one, I promise you that what lays in here is quite challenging. I may or may not make it. My health is pretty low, so much in fact that I'm just going to use this health pack now. But yeah, my health is pretty low, and as you've been seeing, my shield's been getting destroyed pretty fast against the stuff that we're facing against. So I may not actually survive. So we'll have to see what happens with that. But anyway, so tune in for the next episode, and it'll be a doozy. Laters.